I.S.U.P.K.
That was so heavy, man. He said something that was real key a while ago. You see what I'm saying about King James being a black man. According to history, King James was a black man. A lot of people in history are black, but you don't know about it because you've lost your identity, and they want you to not know who you were, the true children of Israel according to the Bible, right? We got a precept from the book called When Scotland Was Jewish, right? As you know, the Romans took the Negro to slavery, right? From 70 AD and onwards, into slavery in Rome. To have them fight lions because we were such good athletes and sportsmen. And from the Roman civilization and the Roman Empire, black people rose up in the Roman Empire. And those Roman empires went off to rule Europe and had Negroes as their slaves while in the Roman legions. You see what I'm saying? And black people, being the great people that we are, they always want to make us, first of all, the car was invented by the black man in American slavery.
That's right.
Without the Negro in America, you wouldn't have a car today. You need a black man called George W. Carver. He was a black man, a slave in Ohio who invented the vehicle. The black man called Onesimus in Boston, Massachusetts, invented the vaccine for a slave master called Cotton Mather. A black man invented the vaccine. A black man called the Patterson brothers from down in Pine Bluff, Arkansas, invented the locomotive, the train. So we only got trains and cars today because of black people, because we are the best people. I'll tell you another thing. Black people invented Scotland. That's another thing. Black people invented the United Kingdom and Scotland. I got the evidence in the book here. What we got here? Read. Right from the middle of the verse where it says, as cursory. Read.
As cursory inspection.
Now this is page 8 of a book called When Scotland Was Jewish. You know why we don't know who the hell we are? Because black people don't read books. We was whooped and had our eyes knocked out of our heads anytime we tried to read books about who we were in slavery. Right. So the only book you could read was Building the White House. Black people built the White House. Who's his name? Benjamin Banneker. Built the whole Washington, D.C. You need Negroes to build America. Say it again. He designed the whole, you people were talking about the roadways and how the roadways are so triangle. A black man did that. Right. Negroes did that. We are the best people on the earth, and these white people ain't nothing. He also invented what? Braille. Black men also invented Braille for blind people. White people did not do that. You see what I'm saying? Now let's get something out of this book here. Go ahead.
Will affirm none of these prominent
as cursory, right? As cursory. Go ahead.
As cursory in William inspection will affirm none of these prominent Scotsmen.
None of these prominent Scotsmen
look typically Scottish.
Meaning what? You look at a Scottish person on TV today, they got the Queen of England dragging their dead, stinking, dying body all over Scotland. People looking at it, right? Taking it all to Scotland. When you look on the TV, what the history is saying is that Scottish people didn't always look like that. Scottish people were not always white because the white people didn't go there yet. Read.
In fact, they appear rather dark.
The Scottish look what?
Rather dark.
The real Scotsmen before the 1600s, before Negroes was carried here to America, the Scotsmen in Scotland were dark. Right. They were dark-skinned. Read.
And Semitic.
And what?
Semitic.
Meaning the dark people they're talking about in Scotland ain't no African. People always talking about, oh, Africans was in Europe. Africans, they're trying to say the Europeans that were black in Europe were Semitic. Meaning what? They were not Africans. The same way how we are not African. The same way how we don't smell like no African. The same way how our brothers who go on the track field, they're going to be the fattest brothers on the track field. Who's the brother? Noah Lyles. Took over the whole track field, but there's no African that can beat him. Usain Bolt, Tyson Gay, what's the other one? Flojo? We know Flojo, right? Ain't no African can beat them. Ain't no African that can run like them. There's no African Floyd Mayweather. He about to fight next week. There's no African Floyd Mayweather. There's no African Serena Williams. There's no African Venus Williams. There's no African, come on, give me some more.
Mike Tyson.
There's no African Mike Tyson. There's no African Michael Jackson. There's no African Michael Jordan. So who were these who are so different from these Africans, I'm going to tell you right quick, it's the people on this sign right here. Negroes are from the tribe of Judah. We're the real Jews, man. You know what I mean? Every book tells you that the Jews were not white. You see what I'm saying? The white man is a caveman. He comes out of the cave and takes on other people's identity. Today, you know what the white man is today? A native Indian.
Right.
The white man is a native Indian today. You might look at him and call him a $5 native Indian. But he's going to tell you, he's a real native Indian from the Choctaw tribe.
Right.
That's what he's going to tell you. A white man is going to tell you that he's a native Indian. The white man is not a Jew, man. Come on, man.
Right.
Come on, man. The white man is not a Jew. Negroes are the Jews. Latinos, if you're from Guatemala, Panama, El Salvador, you're from the tribe of Zebulon. The brothers from Dominican Republic, where Dominican Republic at? Dominican Republic is from the tribe of Simeon. You see what I'm saying? We had an identity before the white man got here. We're gonna stop calling ourselves by the names of these white men. How can a Puerto Rican say that he's a rich port? How could a Puerto Rican say? How could a Puerto Rican look at himself and say, oh, the Spaniard called me a rich port, so I'm a rich port. I'm a Puerto Rican. Nigga, you don't speak Spanish. Spanish ain't your language. You ain't from Spain. How Puerto Rican gonna say his language is Spanish? And he's a name in the Spanish language. A Puerto Rican in real life is not a Puerto Rican. That's who he was born to be by God. God made Puerto Ricans to be what? The tribe of Ephraim. That's meant from the Bible. The Bible is the real book for blacks and Latinos, man. The Bible is not a white man's book. He stole that too.
Right.
In the Bible, there's no devil under the ground. In the Bible. Unless you can Google for me a devil under the ground, but there's no. Let me see how much money I got on me. I got $20 in my pocket right here. If anybody can find me a devil under the ground in the Bible, I will give you this $20. Let me get $20. We got $20 right here. For anybody that can find me a devil under the ground, $20. I'll leave it right here. For anyone that want to take it. And don't do nothing sneaky too. We'll beat you up. Right? I got $20 for anybody that can find me a devil under the ground in the Bible, in hell, under the ground in the Bible. I bet you $20 you cannot find it. Get on your phones, get on your Google. Devil under the ground in the Bible. Another thing, there's no wedding rings in the Bible. That's not biblical culture. Wedding rings is not a culture from the Lord to say that you're married in the Bible. According to the Bible, sex is marriage. There's no wedding ring unless I got $20 for that too. We got $20 for someone who can find me a wedding ring in the Bible. There's no wedding rings in the Bible. Keep reading. What you got here?
Yet, here they are.
Yet, here they are. These Scottish black men. Read.
Scottish aristocrats.
Scottish aristocrats meaning the people who are high in Scottish society. King James. Read.
The Scottish royal stewardess.
The Scottish royal stewardess. Read.
Were equally dark.
Were equally what?
Dark.
King James was white.
Dark.
King Charles I was white.
Dark.
Richard the Lionheart, was he white?
Dark.
These men were dark skinned. Now who are these black Scotsmen? That's what I want to know. Who are these people that were speaking English, got carried away from this place, and there's no more of these black people over there in Scotland. But there are these people that just happen to appear in America who are all black. Saying, taught from the slave masters, saying they are from Africa. And when I look to TV in Africa, I don't see a whole population missing. I don't see a whole population of black people missing from Africa. I see Africa is well populated as it's always been. But I do see in history where there were black people in Scotland that they're not there anymore. These Scotsmen were the Jews. The same amount of Negroes in America were the Jews. And there was black Jews in Africa running from Shaka Zulu. Running from Shaka Zulu because Shaka Zulu couldn't figure out how he danced so well. Cut our babies' hearts out of their chest and swallow it whole beating. That's what he did to our kids. Wondering how he danced so well, how he runs so well, how he runs so faster than them, how he's so innovative and so creative. Those Africans couldn't figure us out. And we ran away from Africa, man. We heard these white people was on the shores looking to buy these Negro slaves. We ran over there voluntarily to those white people because we ran away from these Africans. You don't know nothing about no Africa, man. You see what I'm saying? Any brother that traveled to Africa, you drop dead, man. Trying to survive amongst those flies in Africa. You couldn't survive the water in Africa.
Right.
You might get one of those Ebola or one of those fevers. Negroes talking about he from Africa. Negroes not from Africa. You see what I'm saying? Negroes are the same cousins as the Latinos. We've been separated in history from 700 BC.
That's right.
And that's in the Bible. That we have been separated from the Latinos at 700 BC. You know why black people and Latinos always get along when they go together in school. But we cannot hang around no white kids. We cannot hang around no Chinese kids. Because us and white people are the same. We're not the same family, so we don't blend together. We and Chinese people are not family. We cannot hang out with the Africans. You see a bunch of Africans hanging out with Negroes out here? Because we're not Africans. We and Africans are not the same. We are the same as the Latinos. Because God will tell you that a pigeon hangs out with a pigeon. Dogs hang out with dogs. Cats hang out with cats. And Negroes hang out with Latinos because we're the same. We're the same. It's in the Bible. Keep reading.
Nobody tell you cry. You know why? Because I never saw you before. But you a black man like me. And it's worth something.
My whole life was trying to find something to follow. Had loyalty, every man tried to borrow. Felt pain and a lot of sorrow. Got betrayed, sold packs. I didn't even have my heart broke. Living confused, about to lose hope. Cops got me on the side of the road like a sideshow. Need an antidote before I croak. Now I'm setting fire to rhythm man blues, call this guitar smoke. Rebel with no cause, trying to find direction. The world got me vexed. Picked up a bad liquor habit that's hereditary from oppression. Felt like my life was on fire, trying to find an exit. Now look, 10 G's plus a good record. Sometimes a follower is a soldier, trying to find a good ship. Plus when you in hell, how do you excel? Wisdom the breath of life, I don't believe in fairy tale. Listen well to what I tell. No calling can cause pain. Something that a rebel knows very well. Can't you tell I was sent from the Lord?